Hey, you got time for a beer? I know I do. Welcome to my show. My name's Jake. It's Thursday, which means I got a new beer for you. This one is Blind Pig from out of the Russian River Brewing Company. Should be pretty good. Nice IPA. Just read a big long thing on here. Blind Pig is a Prohibition era term for a speakeasy. Our very first brewery was named Blind Pig Brewing Company, which was located in Temecula, California. It was here that we first fell in love with IPAs and hops. Our Blind Pig IPA is generously hopped with hints of citrus, woody notes, and lingering bitterness. Keep refrigerated and consume fresh to best enjoy this beer and this beer's intense hop character. Should be a good one. Don't forget, you can find me at tubajake_69 on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. You could also like, comment, and subscribe, and then I can do this for more people, because when you like, comment, and subscribe, then other people get to see it, which is awesome, because, people get to see it. I like that. There are people that watch this, which is cool. I mean, one of them might be my dad, like all the time, but still, it's neat. All right. I'm expecting an amber color, which is the word that I was searching for when I was pouring a beer out yesterday. This one's a little more golden than amber, if you ask me, but that's fine. This is a little bit over a pint. It says 1 pint, 1.25 ounces. I think it's because it's a 500 milliliter beer, if I remember correctly. Oh no, 510. So it is bigger than normal. If I had to look and say what this looks like to me, I would say this kind of looks like Bud Light, Coors Light, because of the color. I'm going to guess that it does. I mean, it smells different than those too. So piney, hoppy. I've heard good things about this. Here you go. Piney. I was told that the brewer friend that my brother-in-law has likes this one better than the Piney the Elder. I can see why. It's cleaner. It's more straightforward. This tastes like water and hops mostly. It's really good. Nice and piney. A little bit of the webbing. It's not too bad. I mean, you don't want it to all come off, but also you don't want to see where you're like, that's where I had a drink, that's where I had a drink, that's where I had a drink. When you're seeing that on there, you see that a little bit up here. They're looking for that, the brewers, when they're drinking their beers. At least that's what Gavin said, which, I mean, cool. Does this remind me of anything in particular? Anchor Steam, maybe a little bit of the well, actually a little bit of the Piney the Elder too, because my review on that was, it's like you took Two Hearted and watered it down a little bit, and that's what it tastes like. But this is not much, not as like that. It's definitely a little bit less malt in this than there would be in a Two Hearted. But it just means it's not as sweet. The hops are different too. I don't know, I'm not good at calling out the hops on it, just that I know that this one's different than, probably not a bunch of Centennial hops in this if I had to guess. And I'm pretty sure I didn't say that it said anything about what kinds. Citrus, woody notes, lingering bitterness. There's still bitterness there. It sits at the back of your throat, which is fine. It makes it so that you're a little bit more thirsty. It's a very clean beer, so it's refreshing too. Um, does this remind me of a story? So I went to the Tigers game today. They got beat by the Guardians. I went with my dad, so it was fun. I mean, it stinks that the Tigers lost, but you don't go to the game to watch a baseball game. You go to the game to have beers with friends, to talk, to wander around, see what all else is down in the Detroit area. It was a good time. I got a it's pretty close to 3 feet of baseball bat with beer in it. It was Coors Light. It was very good. Plus it's like super thick. Like it's almost as thick as this glass is, but it's plastic. Like you could probably play wiffle ball with that bat. There's a good chance. There's also a very good chance that it's going to end up sitting right in here behind me eventually. Once I actually start drinking Michigan beers again. I think I've got one more left from out in California. I brought a bunch of these guys back. So you guys have to bear with me while I talk about them. At the game, walking around, seeing what's going on, there was definitely a pig. Like it was a big round thing, but it was a pig with a Detroit Tigers hat on, Old English D on the top, because it was round, and painted like a tiger, which I thought was pretty funny, which is why I was thinking, blind pig, it's that. What else? I did not go down to get my picture taken next to the Lou Whitaker #1. I probably should have. Probably do it next time. Well, maybe I'll do it next time. Yeah, it was a fun day. A long day. Because it's an afternoon game, so you gotta leave it early. Like 10 or so, I think, is when we left. Right about 10. We left and drove down to Detroit. Construction on the way. It's nice. I mean, it's good that they're fixing the roads. Sometimes I wonder if the construction is worse than the roads. It's probably not. Parked. Have you ever gone to a game without a ticket? Because I haven't ever gone to a Tigers game without a ticket and gone to the box office and been like, hey, I need a ticket. I did that today. It was kind of exciting. Not really knowing where you're going to be. Kind of cool. Would I suggest doing that? Sure. It was fun. Try it sometime. It'd probably be even more fun to go to a smaller ballpark. Like I know that there's one in Midland, there's one in Lansing, where the minor leagues play. But just to like show up and sit around and drink beers and watch the baseball game. They say that baseball is America's pastime. It's not their favorite sport because that would probably be football, really. But to just sit around and hang out and have something on, baseball is a really good game to do that with. One more. Yeah, happy, citrusy, piney, for sure. I don't know what kind of wood they're getting in this. Although, if you've ever like sucked on a piece of hardwood, kind of like this, maple probably, a lot like that. It's good. I drink another one. I don't have any more, but I drink another one. I'm sure you can get them. They had this one at the log cabin in Oro Grande. It's right down from the high school. My brother-in-law said that that's where all of the kids used to go to buy their beer from the high school. All right, I've got a quote for you. This one is from Roger Federer. He's a tennis player. He says, "You have to believe in the long-term plan you have, but you need the short-term goals to motivate and inspire you." I mean, the long-term goals are very cool, but you need to know how you're getting there. If you don't know how you're getting there, you're going to end up going back the way that you came, and it's just going to take you longer to get to wherever it is you think you're going. Don't forget, you can find me on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, all at tubajake_69. Tell me your stories. I love to hear them. I like to share them with all of you. Like, comment, subscribe. That'd be super cool. Go ahead and do that. I'll see you next time when you got time for a beer.